Hi, my name is Stevie. I'm a nurse at Companion Health, and I'm going to be teaching you how to complete the MosaicDX MycoTOX Mold Test. Inside of your kit, you're going to be going home with an informational booklet, a test requisite form, a specimen vial, as well as some specimen vial stickers, a foil pouch, and also an ice pack and a specimen bag. So first things first, with what you're going to fill out on your test requisite form, there's going to be some highlighted sections. You need to complete each of those sections. So it's going to be the first part of the first page, right here in the middle on the second page, and then finally a signature on the last page. You can't ignore all the payment information. All of that is going to go through Companion Health. This test requisite will go inside your kit, so you'll want to just fold that and put it in your kit at the end. This informational booklet does have a lot of really good resources. I do recommend that you look through it. Be mindful of the fact that you're going to need to stop any charcoal, glutathione, or binders that you're taking prior to doing this test to make sure that we can see if there's any mold sensitivity. Before you complete this test, I want you to put this ice pack in your freezer the night before so that it's nice and frozen solid for you. I also recommend that you put this specimen vial on the back of your toilet, just because when you wake up first thing in the morning, sometimes you forget, and this does need to be your first morning void. So as soon as you wake up in the morning, the first time you use the bathroom, that's what they want. It does need to be very concentrated, so you want to make sure you don't chug too much water before you go to sleep. You do want it to be a pretty concentrated urine sample. Once you collect, you only have to collect 10 cc's, which is a pretty small amount you can see on here, but I do recommend you fill it up a little bit further if you can. Once you collect that, you're gonna put one of these stickers on it. You'll fill it out with your information and then put that on the vial. You'll then go and put the vial in the freezer. The freezer, it does need to be frozen for 4 hours, so it needs to be frozen completely solid before you ship it. So you're gonna wanna put it in your bag, put it in the freezer, and let it freeze completely. If you cannot ship it right away, it's okay for it to stay in the freezer a little bit longer. We do recommend shipping Monday through Thursday when you ship this off, so you may wanna time your test accordingly. Once this is frozen solid for 4 hours, you're gonna package it with your ice pack and put it in your foil pack. This will all get shipped off inside of your box. So inside your box is going your specimen in your foil package and your test requisite form. The box is then gonna go inside this UPS shipping bag. And then you are free to take it to UPS and just drop it off. We do recommend that you take it in and get it physically scanned versus putting it in a drop box. Again, these are just methods that we have to try to reduce the chance of it getting lost in the mail. If you have any other questions for us, the nursing line, we're always happy to help, so give us a call and we'll answer any questions you have.